Pew 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 pew. Nailed it. Hello, Cliff here from Captain Crash Gaming, bringing you some more Destiny 2. Today we're doing Operation Seraph Shield on Legend mode. Here we go. We're going to get this started. Now, as we're coming down into this planet here, if you guys find this video at all helpful, or you just liked it all, or you just like Destiny 2 content, just hit that like button, subscribe if you want more Destiny 2 content, and comment down below what weapon choice that you chose for this. What I'll be using is a scout rifle, Luminarch the bow, and a linear fusion rifle, as well as a grenade launcher. I alternate between the two. Now, what we are going to be doing here today, ladies and gentlemen, is completing this on the Legend difficulty, solo and flawlessly. We are not going to die. And now what you will notice as we're landing down in here is it's very much just like some of those missions we've had to do for the season so far, with the towers that shoot the little laser at you, and when the timer gets down they kill you, so you gotta avoid line of sight, that whole thing. So what I like to do here is actually take out some of the knights that are down here. Just because they're going to be lighting you up while you're running, makes it a little bit easier. And as you're running, you'll get some spawns of thralls that you can kill if you want. If you just keep moving, they really you move faster than them, so you can keep running past them if you want. Just follow the path that I am. As you get up here, you'll start kind of getting some more time for your threat detector. There is this knight here. You can either take care of him or, do what I did and smash him out of the way. And then we're going to be running up here and jumping past this ogre. That's right, I forgot to mention there's an ogre at the entrance of this. There are plenty of places, if you're taking this slower, where you can sit back and take care of him from a distance. I just chose to run past him. I didn't feel like dealing with that. This is already going to be a 30-minute long video, so yeah. And as you come up here, don't willy-nilly just run in, because what happens is there's a little delay on those little fences right there, and they turn on, and one contact with them will kill you. Like, it doesn't just damage you, it kills you. Just follow the path that I'm taking right now through these doorways. They're kind of annoying. They've got the laser at the bottom, so you have to like jump through them. They're always a hassle for me. But yeah, you just keep on going through this way, and eventually you'll come to a room with like a control panel and stuff. There's a little bit of delay, but eventually there will be this guy, and he has like a little eyeball glowing above him, and when you kill him, he drops the little eyeball. And what we're going to do is clear the room so that we can go pick that up. The main kind of hard thing about this entire, like the main bad guy, are these like super kill fallen guys, like the one I'm fighting right now. They're kind of a pain. But once you got them, we're going to go and pick this up, and what it does is it allows for certain things to glow, and then you can go and hack them. In this case, there's 3. This one takes there it goes, takes a little bit of time to do it. And once you have all 3, eventually a 2 will come down to get you. And once it's down, we're going to go ahead and climb inside, and it's going to take us up, very reminiscent of when you've done the Deep Stone Crypt. If anybody has done that raid, this thing is basically like a mini Deep Stone Crypt, basically. And yeah, when you come up here, there's no bad guys or anything. What we're going to do is we're going to be introduced to our first example of where you need to put in, like in this case it's scanner, the little eyeball thing we picked up, in order to get the door to open up. But then once it does, we can go ahead and head in here, and we're going to be picking up the same scanner from this guy right here. Now be careful, because there's one of those super, what the hell? There was the super fallen guys are in here, as well as a healthy dose of the, what those little robot things, those guys. Yeah, there's a lot of them. So I throw my grenades and use my super, and we need to get down in here. Now, a weird thing that happens right here is, for some reason, the duck button stops working. So just hit the pause button to go into your menu, and then exit out real quick, and you'll be able to duck again. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me know if you guys had a similar problem that I did. Oh my god, I swear I'm good at this. Alright, and then once you go through here, you're going to do that, and you're just going to turn right back around and go the same way that you just came in. Now, regardless if you killed everybody in that last room, more guys will spawn as you hit that and come back around. So just get ready for some more of these guys, regardless if you had killed them all to begin with. Now I'll try to fast forward through most of these just combat phases so that we're not wasting time and you guys are just watching me kill things. I hate these little those little bombs, so I just like to kill those. And then we're going to go through here, and immediately there's going to be a sentinel, and what he's doing actually is letting you know that the thing to his right is where we need to put in the scanner. But with him around, we can't, so it's just introducing you to the mechanic of not being able to put this in there while there is a sentinel alive. And then we're going to head up here, and be careful in this room. There are a lot of bad guys. We've got snipers, we've got like fallen dudes, we've got a big one of those guys again, like I was talking about earlier. There's a guy with scanner that I'm aiming at right there, and you basically we're trying to get to that scanner. So I recommend just staying in here, staying down in this room, and then just killing everything as it spawns and comes in until eventually there's nothing left. And once everything's dead, you're going to grab this scanner and you're going to come around to this pillar here and you're going to use it here. And then some guys are going to spawn up there, some sniper guys and some dudes below you. You will also notice a little like indicator to go to this door. We're not actually going to go to that door. We can't use that door yet. And I haven't even figured out what we have to do to get into any of those doors. But you, in fact, have to go up here. And as you're going through here, you're going to come into a room where there's going to be, if this thing will actually get destroyed, there we go. There's going to be this room where this wall will be here, and then it'll disappear, and then the next one comes on, and as they go disappear, you can come along until you can hit this panel, which will open the door behind you. It will also turn those lasers off after a second as well, so you don't have to worry about those anymore. And then there's going to be a sentinel and a bunch more of those little robot guys. Man, I cannot remember what they are called. Who knows what they are called? Skiff? Oh, I don't know. Oh, Shank, that's what they're called. Yeah, Shanks. And we're going to kill this guy so that we can use that to deposit. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to come over to this window. You're going to notice these 4 consoles. One will be glowing, in this case, the far right one. You want to note which one it is that's glowing so that you can come in through here and you can go use the one that was glowing for you. In my case, it's this far right one. Also, if you dunked it before you saw it, it's not a big deal. You can just back up as it completes, because what happens if it's the wrong one, a laser comes out and kills you. But if you back up at the same time as you hack it, you should be able to avoid getting killed and then just keep going on. So now we're going to be introduced to these little turret guys. I hate these little turret guys. On Legend, they're beefy. It takes like 10 shots from a bow to kill them. So I use a grenade launcher. It takes 3 quick shots to kill them. There's 3 on the bottom and 3 on top that you have to deal with. Actually, there might be 4. There's 4 on top. So there's those 3 that are on the bottom. I'm going to run back and grab this ammo that's in here real quick. And then I'm going to kill this guy up here. And then there's also one on the left right here. Now there are 2 more after this. One is along the same wall that he's on, just all the way at the top. And one is actually above you. And the one on top is really easy to take care of because you can like hide in the spot and take care of it just fine. So once this guy's dead, we're going to jump up this way. And if you jump up over here next to these crates, you can actually just stand here and he will either not shoot at you, or if he does shoot at you, it'll just hit the little shelf in front of him, so you don't have to worry about it until he's dead. Alright, and here we are into this room. There's a scanner, you'll notice, and this room will have a ton of dudes. So many, in fact, that what I do is I would recommend staying up on this top level here. It actually makes it kind of easy to just aim down, kill some guys. There are snipers. There's 2 turrets in this room that I recommend you take care of. There's that one to the left, and there's one right below you, so he can't hit you right now. But we'll take care of him later. And so what we're going to do is just kill some dudes. Alright, and there we have it. There's the turret that I was talking about that's underneath you right there. And once you have the room completely filled out, what we're going to do is grab that scanner right there so that you can look in here and you'll notice 9 terminals, 3 of which, one on each of the walls, will be glowing, indicating which ones you need to go to do. And then you can drop down here and you can look in here and it shows you a path that you have to stay on. If you don't stay on the path, it will just kill you. Like the room will lock down, it'll kill you. So you can follow what I'm doing here to go along the path if you want to get to the ones that you need to do. Oh, I kind of messed that up. Right, we need to be on this right here. Okay. So yeah, once you have all of those done, the lasers will disappear and you'll be able to walk through the room without it locking down and potentially killing you. Just note that your computers will be different. Look through the window upstairs to make sure you're deactivating the correct ones, and study the path so that you can go along the path without being killed. It really is a struggle and a pain when you get this far trying to do it flawlessly and you accidentally go the wrong way, like I almost did actually. I've done it several times trying to create this video, and it's not fun. So we're going to get a new one. We're getting operator this time, and what it's going to do, not that panel, it's going to let you shoot glowing panels like that one right there. You just hold on to it similar to the other ones, and that's about it. There's 2 panels in, or there's 3 more panels inside these rooms going in here that we need to take care of. But first, we need to kill a bunch of dudes. I do want to note that after you kill this guy, some exploding thralls spawn to your left. And once they're all dead, you'll see this panel here in this room that you need to shoot. And what that's going to do is it's going to open this door over here with a lot of bad guys. There are 2 shielded knights, and as well as 2 shriekers that are in there. And once you've killed them and you walk in the room, a bunch more exploding thralls are going to spawn. So no big deal. I do want to note that the only difference between the legend mode, the legendary difficulty, and the other difficulty is just that the knights have arc shields. So if that's what you want to plan for, there are no, there's nothing else. Well, there are void shields on the sentinels. But yeah, that's it. So what you're going to do now is go this way, and you're going to look through this window over to the right, and you'll notice one of the red squares that you can shoot. Boom! And then that's going to let you, it opens up another one of these vents back at the main room. But once we get back to that main room, more thralls will spawn. So just be ready for that. And once you've got them killed, you're going to go down here into this short one. Now in here is going to be a series of these little hive guys, 2 shielded knights again, and then more exploding thralls are going to spawn. And then you're going to head up to this window and shoot that little red thing there. I do want to note that this room can be a pain, the one that we just did, so get ready for it, and you can kind of use the tunnel to dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge as you see fit. And as we go through here, this is the door that just opened after we shot that. You'll have a knight and some other hive dudes. And that's going to be it for the hive. We're going back to Fallen. Now this room has just a ton of little mines. I hate them so much, so I shoot them all. In this room, there's going to be a turret on the ceiling, which is what I'm getting ready for, and I recommend it being one of the things that you kill. There are 2 other turrets in the room, a super fallen Kel guy, and then a bunch of the little nonsense guys. But they're pretty easy to take care of. Just clear this room, and then when the knight dies, he's going to drop like a key card, and when you pick that up, a sentinel and a bunch of shanks are going to immediately spawn as soon as you pick it up, nearer to the left of where I'm at now. So get ready for that as well. So I'm going to pick up the thing, this little war sat nexus key card, and you'll notice that that's where the sentinel spawned. Now I just supered to kill him. You don't have to do that. You can run back into this room over here if you want to for safety. But as we continue along, we're going to go into this room here. And now this is the first mini boss room. So what I'm going to be doing is swapping to a linear fusion rifle. And I also would like to note in that back last part, I hope you saw that the turrets were in the right and then the back left of that room. So to get this started, what you have to do is you have to shoot the barrels that are in the middle. And if you're playing for this for the first time, you will get commentary with them telling you what to do and stuff. But once you've done that, no one talks to you anymore and you don't get the missions anymore. All right, now I'm speeding up this part because there's a lot, but I'm going to talk really fast. So the boss comes out. Sometimes he usually has a little shield on him, and then you have to wait for it to go away. It takes like 3 seconds before you can start shooting him, like I just did. At some point, though, a bunch of invisible dudes are going to come and attack you, and they come periodically all the time. So just get ready for them. And then once you've got like the first wave down and have some space, take the boss down a third of his health. And when you do, he will get a shield around him again, and then he will leave the room. So you don't actually have to worry about him anymore. But when he leaves, 3 of these walkers appear. One over there, one across the way from where I'm at now, and one right in the center. I like to take care of this one around the corner here first so that I have this whole back area over here with these crates to hide. It makes it pretty easy. Just always be dodge, dip, dive, ducking, and dodging because people are constantly, a lot of invisible dudes, a lot of these little guys, they just keep coming. And once you get a bunch of them and you get time, just deal damage to these guys as you can. It is kind of a pain, and the invisible guys will eventually stop coming after like 3 or 4 waves of them. It also prioritize the snipers that you just saw me quickly take out. They can be a hassle. I do have the mods for sniper resistance, and I hope that you do too. But other than that, yeah, we're just gonna finish clearing out this room. It's like kind of the first big encounter, and it really kind of just takes time, especially now. Like I have all the other dudes killed, and I just have to sit here and grind down these guys. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Once the third one is dead, actually a little bit before, I think it's after the second one, a bunch of these knights with arc shields are going to spawn, kind of like one in each corner of the room, one in the center. They're kind of annoying. For me, they spawned right after I killed the third one, but they will also spawn after the second one, or even kind of after the first one is killed. So keep an eye out for them. They can be kind of tough. Just keep dodge, dip, dive, ducking, and dodging. And there we have it. We killed them all, and once everybody's dead, I'm going to switch back to my rockets, and then, or the grenade launcher. I'm going to grab that ammo, and we're going to head down this way here. It's pretty much the only way to go until you get to a dead end where we have to give up our weapons. A bunch of people spawn in there, and then you surrender your weapons, and eventually they'll teleport you to another room where you have to wait a little bit, and after a little bit, eventually it'll say, get your weapons by transmit. Now, once we're done with that, all you're going to be is you're going to be in this hallway. You're going to have a big Kel guy here, and then all the way down, you're going to have 3 of them. All the way down there. Now, if you press the little button on the left, it'll summon these little robot guys to help you out. It is really nice. But other than that, it's just a hallway where you just kind of stay in the back and, you know, kill them all. And once you do, in the back, there'll be another switch for you to open up the door that's in the back. Just note that there are 2 turrets in there, and the back door will not open until after both turrets are killed. So you have to kill them. You can't jump by. I'm going to go grab this ammo. I'm going to continue forward. And then in this room, there's 2 more turrets. And kill them and proceed to the end of this boat. And now we're on to the jumping puzzle part of this. This one's kind of annoying. But, you know, what we're going to do is we're going to jump off this pier. And you're aiming for those little red hanging out things right here. Now, this spot is probably the most annoying because if you fall off, then you have to start all over again if you're going flawlessly. And there's a lot of sniper shanks that will just like all gang up on you and kill you and make you start over. It's super frustrating. I've had to restart like 5 times on this part because of stupid spider or sniper shanks, and 1 time because I fell off the edge. But this is a good time where I actually made it. Just keep following what I'm doing until eventually you get to here. And there'll be 2 knights along the way. I like to stay back and take care of them from back here. Where, you know, they can't shoot you or do anything like that. And there's 2 of them, so kill them and progress. And then, yeah, once you've got them killed, there'll be these little turret things. Again, I hate them, so I just shoot them all. But once you get to the end of this pier, there it is. 2 things are going to appear, and this one's going to have the first wave of sniper shanks. So I really recommend that you take them out now. Otherwise, they'll just gang up on you, and then, like, you'll get 5 shank shots to the face, and it'll just kill you, and it's super frustrating. And then the one in the back also dropped off shanks, but you can't really get to them yet, and we'll get to that here in a second. But just progress along the way here until you get to the end of that road there. Now what I like to do is I like to shoot across the way here. You'll see a knight right here in front of you, and then there are 2 knights right above him. Now it's kind of frustrating and kind of like they're super far away, but they can't hit you. And as you can see, they're down pretty quickly. And then there's these two that are up here. There's also one below us, as well as a guy that you have to kill who has operator and a bunch of sniper shanks. So watch out for the snipers, and the other guys kind of really don't do anything. But right now we're trying to get to that operator. And once you do, there'll be 3 operator panels for you to shoot, and I'll show you where they are here in just a second once I grab it. I do want to note that once you shoot the first panel, a ship will spawn behind you that will be dropping off exploding shanks. So get ready for that. So the panels are one there, one there, and one up and across the way right there. And what those do is they extend out things from the wall that are going to allow us to jump up and across. Now, when you get to the second one, you'll notice a drop. They're dropping off more sniper shanks. Yay. This part's kind of weird because once, like, the guys will teleport right above you. It's kind of annoying, so I kind of keep an eye out for them as I'm looking for them. It's really annoying, like you'll go to look at them and then all of a sudden one will be right above you shooting at you. So you can stay back and just like wait for them to come sometimes. But what I did was I just went up here to deal with them, knowing that they're going to be above me, just like those ones right there did. And once you've got them all killed, you pick up this exotic drop right here. Ooh boy, Severance Enclosure. And then you're going to go up here. And up in there, there's going to be a bunch of Hive guys, 2 ogres, and 2 knights. So what I do is I jump right here, and I just shoot at the ogres one by one until they're dead. Nice and simple. And then once they're dead, you go around to the back and take care of the 2 knights, as well as any stragglers that you might see. Now I'm going to go ahead and warn you that in the next door is the 3rd boss fight, where we fight the rest of that guy that we just killed. The guy who, we knocked him to his shield and then he ran away. So what I'm going to do here, actually, is I'm going to just focus on the boss, because he spawns a lot of dudes and chases after you. And but once you kill him, all the guys despawn. So he's going to spawn right here in the center, and I'm just going to light him up. And I'm going to use my super, as well as just immediately throw some grenades at anything so that I can kill him as fast as possible. Because, yeah, like I said, he keeps spawning a bunch of dudes. There's nowhere to hide. But once he's dead, all of the guys despawn. I got really lucky right here, actually, and got him with a poison from the Monarch. But there you have it. That's killing the boss before the boss, the guy we've been trying to kill this whole time. Now I'm going to run back and grab some ammo, and then we're going to progress along. We're almost there to the end, but there is a little bit more nonsense that we have to do. So we're going to go into this room. There's going to be a super kill guy to kill, a bunch of other dudes to kill, and we're going to get operator again. Alright, once the room's clear, you're going to grab operator, and what you're going to notice is this panel here, opening the door right here in front of me. Inside is going to be some dudes, and then there's going to be another panel right there to my right, and that's going to open that door right there. But when you shoot that other one, a bunch of exploding guys spawn, so I like to clear this room first before shooting the other one. And then to your... I thought they came out of this door here, but they actually come out from the right, from where the boss was. So get ready for those. You can actually see him spawn in there. Yeah, I actually got killed by one of these guys on the previous run through. Got so mad because I'm almost to the boss, and the boss is actually pretty easy. So frustrating. But once you go in here, there's just going to be a turret guy for you to kill. And yeah. So once the rooms are cleared, what we need to do now is get scanner. So we're going to put in operator, grab scanner, and then these little what are these things, like consoles, are going to light up, one in each of the rooms. Of course, once you use it here, you're going to get some more guys that spawn, but that's whatever, pretty easy. And then we're just going to go in here and hit the other thing, and then the door right there is going to open, and inside is going to be some sniper guys, a big super kill guy, At some point, exploding dudes spawn. There's also a turret on the roof, like there was previously in another thing, so watch out for that guy. And all we're doing, once again, is just clearing this room so that we can get Operator. Now, in order to pick up Operator, we have to drop off Scanner, as you can only have one at a time. So after I kill this guy, I'm going to go... I'm actually swapping back to my linear fusion rifle at this point because the boss is coming up. So you're going to grab the Operator and shoot up there at that thing. And when you do that, the door behind you will open, letting in a bunch of more Shanks and some other guys and a dude with Scanner. So what we need to do actually is get Scanner now. So once we kill him, we need to go put Scanner or Operator into here. And when you walk in there, to your right, it's going to be a turret. So grab it, kill the turret, because the terminal we need to get to is actually right to the left of it, right there. Come in here, hit that. What that's going to do is spawn some exploding Shanks. Yay! Once they're dead, you're going to go through this little light right here, and it's going to teleport you to this room, right in front of a Sentinel. Who you have to kill so that you can drop off Scanner. Grab yourself a little bit of ammo, put in Scanner, and now we're going to be introduced into, what is this one? Suppressor. So what Suppressor is you have to stand in the light of these little balls, shoot the guy with the shield one time until all three are, and then doors will open, allowing you to shoot the generator. When the generator's dead, you can now damage the Sentinel. And this is going to be the same for the boss. We'll go over it again when we get to the boss room, which is actually just right here. Welcome to the boss phase. There's a little banner if you need it, drop off right there. I don't actually need one, but here's the boss. Now the boss does 3 phases, where you just, starting off, it's basically just him. Like, you just have to kill him. I stand up here. It's a nice, easy place to hide. For whatever reason, the bad guys won't jump up here. Like, they'll shoot at you and throw grenades, but none of the like guys that chase you will come up here, which is pretty nice. But there you have it. Once you have gotten the boss down a third of his health, the guy with the suppressor will spawn. Also, I forgot to notice, is right next to each of the lights that we have to shoot using suppressor, one of the like a chieftain shows up. I had to kill him. I barely made it. I got him, so no big deal, but watch out for that. 3 chieftains spawn, one where I'm at right now, one in the middle bottom level, and one directly across from us over there, which you can actually reach with my bow from here. I like to kill them because they just deal a lot of damage. Kill these guys, and then once you have thinned down the herd a little bit on these guys, we'll be able to progress with shooting them from all of the suppressor spots. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is standing underneath this light, shooting the boss one time. All it takes is one time while you're inside the circle with suppressor. You need to make sure you have picked up suppressor. And then that one will like light up, and then you just have to do that on all 3. So I'm going to head over to this one here. There it is, all 3 of them. It'll say his shield drones are revealed. I'm going to go back up here to hide for a second, and then we're going to shoot all the shield generators. So there's one right here, one in a similar room directly across from you, which you can actually just reach from here, and then one directly underneath where the boss spawns / where he's standing at right now. It's kind of a pain to get to. You can kind of stand here in the corner, and I can get it with my scout rifle, or you can just really quickly jump down, shoot it, and then keep on going. And then once it's destroyed, the boss's shield will be down. It'll be a damage phase to do another third of damage, and then you'll just have to do it all over again. So here I am just doing damage. I destroyed all 3 shields. And once I get another third of his health down, he will just do it all over again. It's all pretty straightforward. Damage him as much as you can. Stay up here. I'm telling you, it's the best spot. No one will jump up here. You have lots of cover. You have this little window to stay hidden behind. It's amazing. And then like all those little guys that have like the lanterns that smash you can't reach you. It's great. Don't forget to use your super. Remind people why you're called Captain Crash. And once his third health is down, again, suppressor, the guy with suppressor will go right there. You need to go pick it up again, because for some reason after you use it, it disappears. Remember that 3 chieftains show up. I had to kill him again up here. He's the only dude that spawns up here the whole time, so just be careful about him. Again, he spawns after all of the damage phases. So I'm going to go do the suppressor jump up here, do suppressor, and now we are on the final damage, well, not the final round of destroying the bomb. So again, they're over there, one right here, and one directly underneath where he is standing. And you can just shoot at it all you want. Alright, so right there I got a little adventurous and just went down and shot it. Here pretty soon I'll have my Crash back. I'll remind him again why I'm called Captain Crash. When he's dead, everything will despawn. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once he is dead, you can head over to this room to upload the virus and get your loot. And I'd like to once again say, leave a comment down below on what loadout you use. Hit that like button and subscribe if you love Destiny and want some more Destiny 2 content. Once you upload the virus, the chest will appear, and there it is. We completed it without dying. We completed it solo without dying. We completed it on legendary difficulty without dying. Excellent. Thank you guys so much for watching.